Today we have Rokhsaar Azamee, a very bright and young Afghan journalist who is working with the Voice of America. She's joining us for an interview today. Thanks a lot for agreeing with this interview. Can you briefly tell me about your educational background? How did you start? Where did you start schooling and everything?
I started school in Kabul since with new government on 2001. I started the 4th class of school, and after that till 9th class I was just studying and I was just busy with my studies. Yeah. And after that I decided to work as well and continue and find a job for myself. And it was like at 10th class that I found job with Aryana TV. That's international TV in Afghanistan, and I was working with them and I was continuing my education as well at the same time. And since 7 years that I'm working with media, and after that, after school, I start my education career with law and literature, 2 bachelors. So you started working in 10th class, if it's correct. Yeah. How what got you interested into this field, journalism particularly? You know, you started working with Aryana TV. Yeah. So what kind of how did this interest in journalism start? In our families, I'm the first female that I joined TV, and I'm working with TV. That was the big thing. Like when I discussed with my family that I want to join TV, it was a big issue for them. Like they were not accepting how it comes. You cannot work with TV station. That's not normal. And I knew it that I have talent for TV and I can have more progress in TV. And that's why 1 year I was like struggling with them. I was talking with them, somehow make them to accept my decision, to convince them that just let me to go for my decision. And it takes like more than 1 year. And after that, when they were agreed that yes, you can work with TV, then I started to look for some job. For the first time, I went to Afghan TV. There's a TV by the name of Afghan TV. We did interview, 3 times interview, and after that, they said, okay, come today for the contract. On the day of contract, they said that you're a student and we cannot make any contract with you. That was a very sad day for me, very sad, because 1 year I was just struggling for convincing my family. And after that, when it comes that I have the right to work with TV station, now there's no opportunity for me because I'm a student. So I struggle a lot. Like I meet Afghan TV, I meet Mitra TV, I meet some radio stations, like these all the things. Finally, I got a job with Aryana TV, and that was a child show because at that time I was very small. I was working with them like more than 5 years. I did work with them, and after that I left Aryana TV, and after that I joined a telecom company. So while you were working, you were also continuing your studies? Yeah, that was a hard. So how difficult is it to like balance studies and job? Yeah, that's too difficult because when you want to work and when you want to continue your education as well, that's a very hard and hard task to continue with, because whenever it was for my routine work, it doesn't matter. Like if I'm going to school and after that I was going to the TV station, that was normal. But sometimes in exams and other things, and also our teachers, they have this strange behavior. Some of them, they were optimistic about TV stations and working for someone that she's working for TV station. They were optimistic, but some of them, they were thinking like how she will be, how is her character, and these kind of things. They were making problem in my studies as well. Like their misbehavior and these things were making me somehow to make a free space between my studies and my work. That was something that I faced a lot. So what's your take on the women's rights? You know, for example, a lot of women are now working
A lot of women are in politics, they're in business, they're in different, even in sports, in
That
journalism.
is the reason.
So as a woman, as a working woman, how do you think this change came about?
This was the issue that I decided to make an organization for women as well. I'm leading an organization for women since 1 year that we made this organization, and lots of women, they are working with us, and we are working only for women's rights to somehow raise their voice against the all violence and other things that exist against them. Like in other countries, when you drive, there's no issue, but in our country, if a female is working with a TV station, if a female is singing, or if a female is working in a movie, there's a big thing. There's lots of problem for her in society. People are not behaving very good with them, and they think that they are not good people. That's the big issue, and it needs a lot of struggles for us to somehow to solve this problem and change the people's mind and change the idea about these issues.
What does your organization basically work in? Like, for example, what's the work basically you do in your organization?
Normally we are working on education,
Okay.
because education is the base of everything. When someone knows about the right of everyone, when someone knows about his life and her life, the problem is solved. And that's our basic work, and that's our main work. We are working on education systems. Like, we are making competitions, big competitions among the people to somehow make them to do studies, to continue their education. Like, we are giving some scholarship for them. And we are talking with universities to make opportunities for youth to continue their education without money, like free scholarship for them. That's the big work. Like last year, we made more than 48 scholarship. We gave more than 48 scholarship for the students. That was the big issue, and we think that if we work on education system, it will help a lot, and it will make big changes as well.
As someone who is actively involved in reporting journalism, as someone who looks around, how do you see the latest political developments in Afghanistan in terms of, like, we have seen just elections, historic elections, and now we'll see security transition, the withdrawal of forces. So how do you see all these developments? I mean, and the future of Afghanistan?
Well, I'm very hopeful for future of Afghanistan, especially for females. Like nowadays, we know that females, they are more involved in politics as well.
Yeah.
Like we have ministers, we have representatives, we have other women that they are working in society, and nowadays people are respecting them and they listen to them. We have leaders that they are women, they are females, and they have good progress, and they show that we can make the change, and we are the change makers, and somehow it makes hope that in future Afghan females will have a good life in Afghanistan.
So, and also because you are a journalist, Afghan journalist, which is a big thing, a female Afghan journalist. What is your take on this journalism in Afghanistan, like freedom of expression? Do you think it's improved in recent years?
Yeah.
Like journalists can cover anything, or they have the freedom to do what they want to do?
In Afghanistan, in last 10 years, one of a special section or one specific area that has more progress, that's media. And women in media, they have lots of progress. Like they can come to TV, they can do, they can say anything that they want. They have the freedom of speech, and no one can stop them. Yeah. Because now it's like the fourth power of our country. Yeah. Journalism is like the fourth power of country, and everyone knows that they can hide anything from anyone, but they cannot hide them from the journalists. That's why they take care of it, and that's the big improvement.
Okay. Currently, you are studying law.
Yeah.
What is the future plans?
Well, for the future, our work with media as well, because that's my passion and I will continue that. And specifically, I want to be a diplomat and I want to work for my country and somehow help my country with this section.
Okay. Nice meeting you, nice talking to you. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank
and
you.
Good to know your views on different subjects. All the best for your future.
Thank you.